Looking at the first Grand Prix of the year and each rookie, how they performed, it was one of the most beautiful races. When you're having the first race of the season with rain, it either make or it mars the drivers. I'm talking about rookies and drivers that just change teams, how they fare in the first race of the season. The standout performance to some few drivers and more improvement to some new drivers. We're going to break it down. So Isaac Ajefos is a young prospect. He's very intelligent. Today was not his day. He didn't even start the race. On the formation lap, he was out. Lewis Hamilton's father showed class by going to him straight after his crash, spoke to him, gave him some words of wisdom, and I believe that he will come back and be stronger. Didn't really see his hand, but all through the testing and the practice and the qualifying, he really showed that he's not just a driver that is here to play or somebody you can look at and say, hey, no, he won't perform. He shows that he's a strong performer and he's going to perform. Go to Liam Lawson. I won't say much about Liam Lawson, but he's in a competition with his father. Who is his father? Max Verstappen. I've said it a long time ago and I'm saying it again. Anybody paired with Max Verstappen since Daniel Ricciardo had left has been paired with his father. So there's no way they are going to beat him because the car is Max Verstappen's car. He knows how to tame the car. He knows how to improve the car. Forget about commentators saying, no, Max Verstappen can drive an undrivable car. He can do this. Put Max Verstappen in last year's Sauber. He's not going to perform. Put Lewis Hamilton in that car. I'm telling you, he's not going to perform. Put Charles Leclerc in that car. He's not going to perform. Put Lando Norris in that car. He's not going to perform. So it is of understanding that you need to build this car according to this driver's specifications so that it can suit their driving style and suit them so that they can perform. But that car solely is made for Max Verstappen. So Liam Lawson will only try, but I don't see him succeeding in that thing. Let me give you an example. When Oscar Piastri just joined McLaren, it took him over a year to adapt. And when he adapted, this is his third year, he's been doing well. So his first year, he was not even competing with Lando Norris at all. Especially the first few races, he was adapting to this car. It took him time to adapt to the car. You look at Alex Albon, when he first joined Williams, he struggled with the car and it came to him. These guys are not Supermen. For Liam Lawson, it's a done game for him. I don't see him outshining, outperforming Max Verstappen. All those drivers will keep losing their seats. Nothing to say more. Now, I moved to Gabriel Bortoleto, but unfortunately, he was out of the race. A DNF because of an accident he had. The same thing that took Isaac Aja out, took him out, took Liam Lawson out, But he showed decent pace and he showed that with time, he would be a force to if he keeps learning. From Gabriel Bortoleto, I moved to Jack Doohan. Everybody had looked at Jack Doohan as somebody that will not perform, as somebody that will find it difficult to do any good thing. In our opinion, he will be replaced. But Jack Doohan in this weekend has shown that he's not come to play and he's going to give a good account of himself. And the guy is really pushing himself in that team. So Jack Doohan, great race today. I'll be moving to Oliver Bierman. All through the weekend, he was not having a strong performance, not really in the form we expect him to be. But he came to the race, he kept the car on the track. He didn't crash the car. He had crashed the car twice this weekend. So crashing the car again might make him lose his seat. He made sure he was able to keep the car on track till the end of the race. Even when he was overtaken by Liam Lawson, he finished ahead of Liam Lawson. Races in the rain is all about keeping the car on the track, especially for new drivers that are learning the car. But he drove a good race today. But to the Oga Patapata of the rookies today, Kimi Antonelli, I won't call him a rookie, but I will place him behind Liam Lawson. Liam Lawson to me is not a rookie. He has had a full year in Red Bull because in 2023, he drove some few races for the RB Racing Bull. And also last year, he did the same to take over from Daniel Ricciardo. But it has shown that all through those times, he's still a rookie. But with Kimi Antonelli, he's been working with Mercedes since last year. He had a double promotion from F4 to F2 last year and from F2 straight to F1 last year. He had a triple promotion last year. He had a double promotion upper year. And he did a good job because he has been working with Mercedes. He understands the engine. He understands the power. And since he has been signed around July last year, before that time, he had been working on the simulator, working with the car. So he knows the buttons. He knows everything. It was easier for him to handle. And one secret thing most of you don't know about Kimi Antonelli, he's young, he's 18 years, and he remembers a lot of things. The brain is still sharp. It's very difficult to take things away from him, especially when he sees it or when he knows it, he knows it. So he was able to adapt, and using the DRS, using the overtake button for him today was so smooth. He drove a beautiful race, but sincerely, I can tell you that's the future of Mercedes. I don't see George Russell dealing with that guy. Now, let me see him beat a Kimi Antonelli that they're driving the same car that has improved. If he drives with Kimi Antonelli in 2 years, Kimi Antonelli is going to floor him. Talking about Kimi Antonelli, he is my driver of the day, like I said earlier, and he is is one of the powerful young boys to watch out for, especially next year and even this year. Now on to the rookies in new teams. Who are the rookies in new teams? These are the old guys that have been in F1 for a long time that changed teams. I'm talking about Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, and Nico Hulkenberg, and also Esteban Ocon. Esteban Ocon was driving an Alpine engine and he moved to a Ferrari engine. And today, we didn't see much from him, but it shows that he's still learning the car. He's a very good driver, but if you look at him all through the winter test and the preseason test, you see that he's still learning the car, even coming into this race, and I think he will improve with time. He's somebody that is very focused and wants to win. Not a good result for him, but we saw tremendous growth. To Nico Hulkenberg is moving from a Ferrari engine to another Ferrari engine. So he's just moving around sister teams. This Sauber team is also having some mechanical components aside from engine and transmission from Ferrari. He's just driving the same car, but with different aerodynamics and different steering. He's used to the engine, some few things that he will get to learn, but he drove a tremendous race today and he was focused and he was able to come up with good maximum 6 points in the race. That was a good drive for him. To Carlos Sainz, he's still learning. Some people are saying, no, he's pushing time. See, it's not the qualifying or the test that you see. It is the main race that it is decided. Look at when Carlos Sainz moved from Renault to McLaren. It took him time to adapt in the McLaren team, and immediately he adapted the McLaren team, he was doing far better than Lando Norris. Lando Norris was looking up to him. Immediately he was able to adapt to that car. He was doing a tremendous job. When he moved from the McLaren to Ferrari to meet Charles Leclerc, it took him close to 2 years to adapt to the car, giving Charles Leclerc a run for his money. It's not easy adapting because you are moving from a different engine to another. So sincerely, he's moving again from Ferrari to a Mercedes engine, different engine braking, different aerodynamics, different steering. A lot of things are different. To take him time to adapt, but the race today, we were unable to see him do a beautiful race. The mistake he made, he would have done the same thing on a Ferrari and he would not have made that mistake because he was just trying to accelerate out of the corner, and like that, the car spun off in his hands, and that was it. So we'll see him develop in the season. And to the eldest of them all, Lewis Hamilton, still learning all through the race today. I think he was just octopusing all over the steering. When they were telling him, do this, do that, A1, Lewis Hamilton, you are not using DRS and overtake. He was just telling them, leave me. To me, I think everything he did today was learning. The normal Lewis Hamilton would fight his teammates overtaking him twice, but Lewis Hamilton today was not fighting. He was just maintaining his composure. Learning what you use on the steering to drive in the rain is different from that you use to drive in the dry. It was a very complex thing for him today. He was able to keep the car on the track. Some people are saying, no, it's the worst finish for him. I don't think it's the worst finish for him. First race for him with Ferrari. Ferrari themselves messed their race up. They told him the rain is going to pour a little. Meanwhile, the rain was going to come more. They gave him a wrong notion. And he even told them, let's pit. They said no, that they should stay out. But by the time they were going to pit, they've lost time. But look at him in a new team, being able to drive that car on hard tires in the rain and even stay ahead of his teammates that was used to the car. It shows that he's trying to learn everything, getting to know the steering, getting to know the car more. Give Lewis Hamilton 3-4 more races in different conditions, I think he would come out very strong. If that Ferrari can be so competitive in 4-5 races, I think the McLaren, the Mercedes, and the Red Bull will be in for it. It will be a full competition that we really want to see. What a great race these guys did. But somebody else that performed like a rookie today was Fernando Alonso. I won't say age, I won't say he's losing, but pushing Pierre Gasly, he over pushed the car, he lost the car, he was unable to do anything to hold the car. But unfortunately, his teammate Lance Stroll came in 8th, and that was a beautiful race for them. And Kimi Antonelli was formerly demoted to 5th position, but was later promoted after the Mercedes approval. For me, I think it's a beautiful race today. These young rookies and old rookies did a beautiful job, but this is setting us up for a wonderful season in which you are going to enjoy. You don't want to miss it. We're moving to China next. China is going to be the first sprint race of the season, and it's going to bring its own challenges. Remember last year that the grass would just be burning. It is going to be a whole wonderful fun this week in China as we move to China. You don't want to miss it. Stay up to date for the analysis and every other fun fact I bring to you. I love you guys. Bye. See.